Welcome back, coaches. Today we are going to be going over how to be the CEO of your business, because that is what this is. You all have your own businesses now. How sweet is that? And I know that if you bought a challenge pack that you got to become a coach for free. And if you didn't buy a challenge pack, you only paid $40 to become a coach and to get your business started up. So sometimes people have a hard time realizing the potential that this business has, because they're like, I didn't have to invest $300,000 to start my business up, so I don't really have to put that much into it, right? But if you treat this like a $40 business, then it's going to pay like a $40 business, and that is no bueno. If you treat it like a 6 or 7 figure business, like it is, then it will pay like a 6 or 7 figure business. And I promise you that. So today we're just going to go over a few things that you can do to get your business rocking. First, and we've talked about this already a little bit, you need to set your business hours and you need to be consistent. I know that I struggle with this because I love what I do, and so I have a hard time not wanting to work all the time. So my husband has gotten on me and I'm starting to be better. But from the beginning, set your business hours and stick to them. When you're with your family, be with your family. Be present. When you're working, work. Be focused. Don't be scrolling through the Facebook news feed and just seeing what's up with everyone and their cousins. Be focused and do your work. So set business hours, be consistent. Second, we've talked about this, work from a list, be organized. Businesses and companies, they set up business plans when they're starting out. So set your goals and break them down and reverse engineer how you're going to get there and what you're going to do every single day. We have the daily power hour. So work from that and make sure that you're doing the little things every single day consistently, and I promise you it will pay off. Set up an office space. So it's hard sometimes when we work from home you kind of just feel like you can work from anywhere, but you're going to be way more productive if you can set up an office space where you can have your daily to-do list, have your notebook that you can put all your notes from your personal development, whatever you need to motivate you, your goal board and whatever. Have positive, uplifting stuff in your office so that you can, when you go in there, it's your place. Like you can get in your element and you can kind of get those positive vibes going. So get your office space set up and be organized. Next, and this is a big one, set up a separate business account. So last year I was doing everything under my social security number, and as most of you know, Beachbody, so they don't take out any taxes. They give you a 1099 at the end, an independent contractor, and you file your taxes and you can do your write-offs and whatever. So if that's confusing to you, then definitely work with an accountant and get that under control so that you can be prepared for the end of the year. So what I did for this year is I set up my business as a sole proprietorship, an S Corp that operates as an LLC. So, and that's just to save on taxes. But that's not something you need to do right off the bat. Just once you start making a decent income, and it'll save you a bunch on taxes. So just set up a different business account so that you can have all of your income going into there and you can do all of your business expenses from there, and it's super easy to track. So I have a business credit card that anything for the business I put on there, and then I pay it off every single month from my business account. So it's so easy to track. Make sure that you're keeping your receipts. And some of you asked about write-offs. What kind of things can you write off as a Beachbody coach? When I talked to my accountant about it, he said anything that if you say, if I wasn't working this business, I wouldn't buy this. That's a business write-off. So, for instance, office supplies and travel expenses. If you're going to Summit, you can write off your plane flight. You can write off your Summit ticket. Food cannot be written off on a normal basis because even if you weren't working the business, you would still have to eat. So food is not a write-off. But if you say you take a coach out to lunch to talk about business, that's a write-off. So you can write off your lunch. So if you're doing anything specifically for business, you can write it off. Shakeology. Shakeology is required to hit Success Club, so that's a business write-off. Your business fees every month, your $15. If you run Facebook ads or advertisements, anything marketing-wise is a business write-off. Chalene Johnson, if you're doing Chalene Johnson's marketing training, then the training is a write-off. Anything that that you're doing to improve yourself and to move further in the business is a write-off. Track your mileage. If you're traveling to go to a Super Saturday or whatever, track your mileage. If you're going to see a coach, track your mileage. And you can write off your mileage at the end of the year. So if you're good about tracking your expenses and stuff, then you should definitely, it pays off so much with deductions and with helping with taxes. So make sure that you're good about tracking your expenses and keeping track of everything, and be professional about it. You want to run your business smoothly, and then everything at the end of the year will go smoothly. Another thing I wanted to touch on, and if you have questions about that, I know that every state is different, so it's hard to say you can do this, you can't do that, you can do this. So post them below and we can try and do the best that we can. But if you have questions, talk to your accountant that's in your state or whatever that knows what's going on, and they can help you. The next thing I want to talk about is your Facebook and your Instagram. That is like your business storefront. That is what the first thing that people see when they go to your page. And you just want to make sure that you clean it up. Just make sure it's professional. Make sure it's like, it can be fun and personal and whatever, but you don't want pictures of you partying on the weekend and getting hammered or things like that that just don't look good for business purposes. So make sure you clean up your storefront. And other than that, I mean, honestly, Lindsay Matway did a call on just like treating your business like a business, not like a $40 business. And if I can find the link, I'm going to post it because it was awesome. Like, I can't even explain to you, like, it's hard to put into words what this business can do for someone when you only have to invest $15 a month to be a coach, right? But just treat your business like a business, for heaven's sakes. If you want to be successful, treat this like the business that it is, and you will have success. I can promise you that. So post below with any questions. I'll try and find the link to that call because it was awesome. And we will see you tomorrow. See you guys.